Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm just going on a little walk and I was having a think, and I really want to talk on this topic and make a brief video on it, and that's good debt versus bad debt. So growing up, going to school and speaking to elders, I would always be told that debt wasn't a good thing. And although even at this stage in my life now, I agree to it to a certain extent, I don't agree to it full-heartedly. So I'm a believer that debt, if it can't enable you to acquire further assets, is definitely not good. However, if debt can be leveraged to actually buy further assets, it definitely is good. I've seen the super wealthy leverage debt, consistently leverage debt to buy more assets. And this is actually what I've done as well. So for me, I thought this, like I mentioned. So I thought that having debt was a super bad thing. When I acquired my first property 7 years ago, I was overpaying on that mortgage. I was overpaying on it quite a lot. And it's only when I went to property networking events that I spoke to people that actually told me that it may not be the best strategy if my goal is to buy more properties. So what I did is then stop overpaying on my mortgage, and then after a while, when that property went up in value, I released equity from it and then used it to buy more properties. So I'm a believer that debt can be good if it's leveraged to buy you assets that are going to go up in both value and actually cash flow for you as well. So all my buy-to-lets, right now, they cash flow for me. And a large part of that is because I used my initial property and took debt against it to actually use those funds to buy more properties. So I speak to a lot of people that they have one property and it has a lot of equity in it, a lot, but they're worried and scared about how to actually leverage that property to buy more. But I'm a believer that if you know what you're doing, you can definitely use those funds to get you properties that are gonna make you money. And I think it's something to definitely consider. So if you're someone that is sitting on a property right now and that property has a lot of equity, then definitely consider pulling out money from that property and buying other properties with it. Now, if you are unsure and you don't know what to do and you've watched videos and you're still unclear, then feel free to book in a one-to-one free 30-minute strategy call, as I can provide more insight into your situation and how you can potentially leverage your asset to buy more assets. But in saying that, you can't look at debt as a singular bad thing. Now, for example, if you have a car and you finance that car and it's taking money from you every single month, then potentially that can be seen as bad debt because that's taking cash from your pocket. But if you use that debt to then buy properties that not only offset the original debt, but actually there's a surplus on it, then that to me is good debt. So I just want to leave you guys with that food for thought, that there is good debt and there is bad debt. And it's actually dependent on what it does for you. Is it putting money in your pocket or is it taking money out of it? So if you enjoyed this video, do give it a like, and if you found value from this video or any other video on the channel, then do subscribe as well. And until next time, happy investing.